What is happening, everyone? mEDIK here again with the beers and the defiled beats, because it is Friday and that means I have another 5 records for you. But before that, like always, you can check out today's records and all of these back here on our weekly live stream. Link is down below. Normally on 5 Record Friday, I pick 5 records completely at random, but we're not going to do that this week. This week, I chose 5 for a specific reason. Earlier today, we had a discussion in the Team DNB Discord about buying used records that have stickers or have writing or just random shit on the label. And that got me thinking, I have a ton of records that have shit on the label. And for me, I like it. It's fun. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. These records have been around the world, and at some point, it's like they got their passport stamped. Someone put something on there for who knows whatever reason, and I get to discover it. And so, without further ado, here are 5 records with weird stuff on the label. We are starting things out with one of my favorite producers, and that is Dylan on his remix of Moby's Go, titled Go The Return. This comes to us from 2000 on the Raid label, which I believe is Dylan's because it only has 5 releases, all of which are Dylan. This track features everything that is Dylan's signature style. Those old school breakbeat hardcore drums, the rave stabs and samples, and his rolling resampled Reese's. This happens to be the second track that we featured that samples Twin Peaks' Laura Palmer's theme. As you can see, someone wrote Rasputin on the label, no idea why. This is one of 2 copies that I own, one being a 12-inch and 2 being a 10-inch, both released on Raid. Next, we're going straight to the Marble Man himself, L Double, on the Flex Recordings. This, of course, is the classic Bass Too Dark. Originally released in 1995 on Metalheads, this is the 2002 repress on Flex Recordings with the 2000 remix on the flip. Over the summer, we had a 25 years of Bass Too Dark party on Twitch, which was incredible with a number of amazing talented DJs. This copy, as you can see, is a white label, and someone put a Rock the Vote sticker on one side. Rock the Vote being a campaign MTV had in the 90s and 2000s to get people to vote. This one's going right out to the Wigsy Danger because he agrees with what someone wrote all over the label. And as you can see, they crossed it out and wrote whack over and over and over again. This is a bootleg drum and bass remix of Miss Dynamite's Watch Over You, and it's not that bad of a tune. It's a basic tech step roller, nothing special about it, but nothing overly bad. Whoever owned it before I did clearly didn't like it. Next one going right out to the Jump Up Massive with Sapo and B-Jam's Dark and Dirty remix. This was released in 1997 on Rinse Out, whose parent label is L Dizzy's own Flex Recordings. The vocal sample comes from Samuel L. Jackson's character Zeus in Die Hard with a Vengeance, which is why I'm thinking someone wrote Samuel L. Jackson on the label.
I told you not to open it.
Last up, we are ending it strong with Demo and Cease's Turf War. Someone wrote heavy on the label on this one, and they were not kidding. This 2005 release on Symbolism is an absolute destroyer. And there we have it. 5 records with shit that was put on the label at some point over the years. Now, I didn't narrow it down to these 5. I just picked the first 5 that I can think of. I have plenty more. I could definitely do a part 2, a part 3, a part 4. But for part 1, we did pretty good. What do you think of these records? You like them? You don't like them? What do you think of the stuff that was written and or put on them? Let me know down below. Like always, huge shout out to the patrons. We get DaveC representing the Horns Massive, Jason Storey, and mEDIK representing the Whistle Crew. If you want to find out how you can help support the channel, become a patron, link is down below. Check out all the socials and whatever. Do that YouTube algorithm stuff. Thanks for watching. Peace.